Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd-and-2 situation. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here comes Reed. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Off play action, Richardson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They go play action with Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there but couldn't bust free. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Held them well under 200 yards of total offense. In today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he fins him off. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Finding Smith-Njigba downfield. Still going. Touchdown, Titans. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Richardson to throw off play action. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Play action. Now Richardson. That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the run. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Jones breaking from the contact.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Out come the Titans now.
Well, this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And the tackle by Kalen Barnes.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball again on second down. Fights through, and now a crease.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll run with Hall.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And Joseph Charlton on now to punt.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jalen Waddle,
53 yards.
and the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Takes it to about the 37. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Rodgers again now. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they're going to have a third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here's Richardson to throw. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ending up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Rodgers to throw.
With that one into the hands of Beckham downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, Titans. Deontay Johnson, 41 yards.
And the Titans get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. But the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half. Oh, some strong running. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Reed wrestling ahead. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Richardson to the air on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the three, but with starting field position like that, three's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put sixes on the scoreboard.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Richardson off the play fake. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Off play action, Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They go play action with Richardson.
Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd down, here's Richardson.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They'll go again with Hall.
Dances by him. And he works free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That was good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Give to Hall running right to the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now it's Rodgers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. On the return is Reed.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Bengals offense returns to the field.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going...
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
It's picked up by the tight, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. One more time with Hall. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Breece Hall, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Fairbairn good with an extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays. In any other game you play, you're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. Well, why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Richardson looking to throw this. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Bengals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here taken in by Gesicki. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he fires one incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, Richardson.
And his throw here's incomplete. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
65 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
1st down, and they go with Swift again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
DeAndre Swift
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Still fighting through tackles.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Rodgers now to throw. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Rodgers.
And check down, complete to Hall.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. Now he's into the clear again. DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now a carry for Swift.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Marcus Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to